What is up, everyone? This is Rob the Vapor, and I'm back with another vlog thing. And to my new subscribers, hello, and to my old subscribers, thanks for watching. And today I'm just going to talk, just shoot the shit, very relaxed vlog. Have a few little announcements, things like that, so just thought I'd do a video. I haven't had much hardware to review, so that's why I haven't really done any sort of videos lately, except for the Liquid Voyage one. Shouts out to Liquid Voyage. It's been my all-day vape since the review, actually, and at the minute I am on my little tube at, I think, 0.5 with some pink custard. I have a throat infection, guys. Absolutely everything is going wrong at the minute. It's just a disaster. I've also got a cold sore. I think it's a cold sore. I've never had one before, so I've after picking up fucking herpes somewhere. I don't know if it's a cold sore or a spot. It kind of looks like a spot, but I don't know. It doesn't look like a cold sore, but it's fucking horrible. Yeah. But anyway, enough about that shit. So we have reviews of more Liquid Voyage coming up. LV was kind enough. He enjoyed the first review. Must have got some custom from it. And he's going to do another. He's going to send me some more stuff, and me and Ox from ECR EU are going to like review it together. It's going to be like a split feature. Pardon me. Then next week is the Iron Hammer. Me and Iron Hammer will be doing the podcast next week too. Vaping Out Loud, we'll do our next episode of that too. So that's pretty slick. I've got a shit ton of products in the mail, and I'm buying these things for review, guys. I'm buying these things for you. These aren't really for me. Okay, so for an example, I'm buying the Fu Hatton mechanical mod. I already have a sort of mech, but I said, you know what, I'll get the Fu Hatton for review. It's 24mm, so it's going to be interesting. A lot of things probably aren't going to look too great on it. So yeah, we'll check that out. I'm also getting the Tree of Life mod to check out, which should be pretty cool too. I'm very excited to check that out. It's another mech. I think the Sigreen V2 RDA and also the Doge V2 as well. So we will have like a ton of stuff to review over the next week or two. I also have Eternal Sunshine. He's the owner of the ECR EU subreddit. He wants to send me, I think it's a marquee. He's going to send me some device anyway. So I'm going to probably check that out. I'm just so busy. My good buddy Chris at Sigreen wants to send me his I think it's a H cigar box mod. It's 50 watts. He wants to send me that. So I've just got so much shit. I had to turn both of them down and say, look guys, you know, let me get this stuff out of the way first. I've also got a lot of things to do. Pretty soon I won't be in this room anymore. I'll have a different place to do my vlogs from because I am moving, so wherever I am, who knows. But hopefully it'll lead to better quality videos, and that leads me to my next point, is that hopefully wherever I go, I can actually do some like daylight recording. This place is terrible for daylight recording because the sun doesn't really hit the window very well. It's sort of, I miss it basically by the time I do videos. And I'm sort of in like a little, the house is sort of depressed a little bit, so the sun doesn't really hit straight through the window. So yeah, we'll have that better quality. I want to buy an arm for my mic. And I also wanted to talk a little bit about the BVC coils, Aspire. Pardon me. There we go, we got it. It's better out than in. So I'm just a mess today. My throat, my nose. You've got a fucking cold sore, I think. I hope not. Although it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense at all. But maybe I do. So yeah, the BVC coils I think are dodgy at the minute, and I also think the Atlantis coils are dodgy. I think maybe you guys might want to turn to Kangaroo's coils. The OCC coil I've heard great things about, which is in the sub tank, and also then the improved, I don't know what they're called. I think maybe they are called just the Kangaroo improved BDCs or whatever they are. Those guys, they have sub-ohm capability as well. One of them goes to 0.8 ohms. Those coils are perfect. I used them for quite a while in my Genie tank. Great performance, no issues. And they perform better for me than the BVCs did. And I have nothing to gain by saying that to you guys. It is just how it worked for me. Maybe it'll be different, but they work better for me. So That's all I'm going to say about the BVCs. I've heard a lot of things now. People are saying that their coils are dying after a day or two. Some people on the Irish Vaping Facebook that I posted sometimes, they were saying the same thing. On Reddit, there's a lot. So I'm thinking there's bad batches of these BVCs going around, and I wonder if that has anything to do with the fact that the Atlantis is sort of the flagship at the minute. Even though the Nautilus Mini is so popular, this really shouldn't be happening, but if coils are an issue, guys, you should look into rebuilding. I really do recommend it. Ortiz, if you like your tanks. And Liquid Voyage is delicious. So, yeah. And also, that's another thing is my autofocus. I wanted to talk a little bit about that. With this camera, it's a pretty good camera. It's like €90. It's a Logitech HD cam, does 1080p and all that stuff. It's pretty good. Like, Logitech are one of the best makers of pretty much any PC stuff. But I will possibly consider, as my channel grows a little bit, investing in a proper camera, because video making for me is a hobby. I didn't set up this channel to get free shit. I set it up, I set goals for myself with channels, like I've had a gaming channel and stuff like that, and I try and push it. I see the numbers as a goal, you know what I mean? I want to get to, say, 1,000 subs at least by the end of 2015. I want to try and provide you guys with the best quality stuff that I can as well. I feel like right now we're at about maybe 60% of what it could be. So there's another like 40% that I can really add, and I'm going to make the push to do that as well in the next few months. Really am trying to get some better quality stuff. My mic is fine, but my mic has to sit quite a far bit away from me, so it's not really ideal. So when I get that sorted out, I really want to get an arm for the mic so I can have like sitting sort of close to me, so I get that silky smooth grim green voice, and yeah, it's becoming, now with YouTube, it's starting to become this really good thing. I have a subreddit behind me now, so like ECREU, most of the guys on there are really supportive, and they're really helpful, and they allow me to post my videos there, and they allow me to do these things, and also the relationship is becoming mutually beneficial. Liquid Voyage is now posting on there. He's becoming a regular poster. I managed to get a discount for the guys over there as well. So hopefully then, as I continue to make videos, I can actually help the community. What I would really like to do once I get more views and stuff on my videos is ideally be able to get like a discount code from the supplier, whoever gives me stuff. Get like a unique discount code, even just a unique code, doesn't even have to be a discount, but just something where you can put in the comment on the site that you're buying from, that it came from me. So then that way we can help the suppliers, if you guys like the shit that I'm reviewing, and then those guys understand that, this is actually a beneficial thing for them too. Because I would never ask for free stuff unless it's the WWE mod. That thing is ridiculous. I would add it to the video, but I'm too lazy. It's basically Brock Lesnar. Like, it's this Chinese company called Vape. I talked a little bit about it in my podcast, but it's some mod that's like inspired on wrestling, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so as like I would never ask for stuff. I think that's, people say you should, and maybe I should, and maybe I will in the future, but as of right now, I just don't like it. I like to sort of differentiate myself in that way. I don't want to be like seen as a guy that's like sort of a shield or something. I don't want that, And while I shouldn't really care, it's not something that I want to be associated with anyway. I would, for me, like the ultimate compliment is to be contacted by a company to say like, do you mind if you review this for us or whatever. So that to me is like pretty much the pinnacle. So like when LV contacted me about the liquids and said, hey dude, I'd love you to review it, that to me was one of the best things that's happened. And same with Chris from Sigri, like two of the best things that have happened in my sort of short video making career. And that's the thing, once I get money, which is going to start soon, I'm going to be churning out videos. Like, I'm going to get as much shit as I can, right from starter kits all the way up to like RDAs, mechs, everything. I want to cover absolutely fucking everything. because I enjoy doing it. And this was my point I was talking about. I just enjoy YouTube. I really do enjoy the video making process. I think you have to be a little bit narcissistic to like making videos a lot, and it's a good job I'm pretty narcissistic. So it's a good outlet for me to put myself out there, and then you guys benefit because you guys get to see the products that I'm putting out. So happy days, right? So yeah, like 4 products next week at least. I've also got Ox sent me some liquids which are coming soon. I think it's a strawberry. It'll be actually really good comparing that against the pink custard I have, and also the Nick's Blissful Brews. I actually reviewed this day last week. It'll be nice to compare all of them and see which one's my favourite, because so far Liquid Void bet Nick's. Let's see if Ox's beats Liquid Void. He's got a tough task, let me tell you. Let's have a little vape. And you know what? I like my Tobe, and I also think I'm going to really like my Doge, because you know what? There's no fuss with them. Granted, they're not the greatest for flavour, but they're just a decent little dripping atomizer that you can just stick on, and they do have a lot of cloud chasing capabilities, so that's really nice. So yeah, I like that about them. So I'm going to review a lot of cloud chasing stuff, and I'll start lowering my builds down to like 0.3 ohms, maybe 0.2. My ohm reader doesn't actually give you the, I guess, 3 or 2 digits after the decimal point, so like it'll only give 0.4, it won't give 0.45, whatever. So, but that's fine, you know, that's fine for me. I don't need too specific right now. Again, I will invest in something better further down the line. Actually, a funny story today. I was getting my hair cut, and I went into the barbers, and as I walked in, one of the barbers, there's like 3 that worked down there. One of them was vaping on a little CD4 and an Ego, and I just handed him mine. I was like, there, try that out. And he tried it out, and he was like, what the fuck? He was like, that's like smoking weed. And I was like, yeah, man. So yeah, it just shows you like the CD4s are still in existence and people still vaping. It's probably the most popular at the minute. DIY is going to be coming up soon too, actually, very soon. I don't want to get into it just yet though. I could. There's a company, I think they're an Irish company. They're actually based in the same town as me. Literally just set up like last week, which was kind of weird. It was very strange that it was so close to me. I think it's pickandmixdiy.ie. Try that URL out if you want to see it. I think it's pickandmixdiy.ie. I think. But I kind of want to like wait a little while. I don't want to half-ass it because I'm going to have a lot of shit to review soon. I don't want to like get into DIY. I've already got a fucking, my desk is hideous right now. I'm not going to show it to you guys, but it's basically bottles of e-liquid everywhere, atomizers, mods. It's just not, it's not pleasant. So, you know, I don't want to add flavorings, you know, scales, all that stuff to the mix just yet, until I have like a designated room, like almost like a little lab, I guess, to DIY stuff, you know, mess around with some clones, and then we can start reviewing them. We can start doing like maybe a little tutorial on how to start, you know, because it's very easy, even if you're like intermediate or beginner, to explain tutorials on video. Very easy, because you can just get all your resources beforehand to make sure you're correct and record it, you know. It's quite easy to do. So I'll draw from the guys on the IRC. They all know their stuff. And if you want to check out the IRC that I hang out in, which if you don't know what an IRC is, it's basically just a chat room. Like, remember the chat rooms from like the 90s? It's basically one of them. You can connect if you go to the ECR EU subreddit. That's where I hang out all the time. That's like probably the best place to talk to a lot of knowledgeable people. We're starting to build a very nice little community there. And yeah, but it's just, I just thought I'd do this vlog to like let you guys know that we do have some cool stuff coming up, and I have been buying stuff for review, and there will be a lot more. So, you know, it was a good job actually. I had like €50 left in my bank this week because I've been in the minus for weeks and weeks, and I went to say green to Chris, and I was like, Chris, I've got 50 quid to spend, what do I buy? You know, and we're talking blah blah blah. So I went on to Fuhat, and and the Doge, and he was like, I'll throw in the Tree of Life, and I'll throw in the Sig Green V2, and I'll throw in an 18650 because I don't have any in stock. I'll throw in one of mine and the charger. Happy days, right? That was all for 50. So we're doing good, and definitely growing quite well. So I'm happy, man. If you guys want to comment more, that'd be fucking great. I really like comments, you know. I prefer comments over anything else, even over subs, whatever. Comments are really nice. But yeah, so as we move forward and we get more and more shit, you know, I'm gonna grow a community, a nice little community, and that's the plan. And I can see already from like the stats on YouTube and stuff that I'm doing well, and I'm happy, you know. So you know what? I haven't got a dry hit yet at all. So in my dripping days, I haven't got a dry hit at all on my orchid. I also want to possibly do another orchid wicking video. The orchid, how that leaks is very dependent on how you wick it. Even the other day I wicked it, and on one side it was a little bit longer than the other, so it was leaking on the shorter side. You know, people say don't put the wick in the juice channel, but if you put a little tiny bit on top of the juice channel, just a little bit so you get a little bit of resistance when you screw it in, it's not going to leak. And also, I've heard another few methods where basically you just fill the deck with cotton. The cotton has to be all over the deck. You basically can't allow it to have any sort of gaps, and apparently it doesn't leak that way. So I want to try that and maybe do a video on it if it works well. So yeah, that would be pretty cool. But yeah, this trial is just about, you know, general shit, what's coming up, stuff like that. So I'm going to be a busy boy. This next week is going to have a lot of content, so hopefully you guys stick around for it. I swear this towel was weird, man. I've had the same, I think I coiled it, like I wrapped the coils like right at the start, right when I started making coils. So the coils aren't great in it. But it's just on different days it performs better. I don't know why. It's really strange. It's probably to do with the battery charge, actually. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. Nice little 17-minute video for y'all. You guys know what's coming up. You guys know how happy I am with all the support that I've been getting. You guys know what goals I'm setting myself. And I aim to be the most all-encompassing YouTuber for vaping. I'm not going to rule out mods, authentics or clones. I'm not going to rule out any of them. I'm not going to say them as RDAs. I'm basically going to try and do everything as fairly as I can. Same with tanks, same with starter kits, same with everything. Because everyone, I would like to be able to facilitate absolutely every vapor that has been and ever will be. So, and we're going to try that. We're going to try that as best as we can. So, that's about it. I've been Rob the Vapor. Haters catch the vapors. Watch my videos and I'll see y'all later. Bye bye guys. Thanks for watching. Much love. Peace.